Welcome, everyone, to episode number 62 of the Unknown Games podcast. You know, we're here. If you're joining us live on Twitch, thank you for being here. We stream every Monday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Japan Standard Time. So if you're here, got to say thanks for being here. And if you are listening on your normal listening device, thanks for that. You know, we love you there, anywhere, iTunes, Spotify, all that fun stuff. Or if you're just listening to us on YouTube, got to say thank you to all of you for being here. I'm your host, Adrian, and I got to say the Unknown Games podcast, we are a show that talks about video games and all things video games. And I'm trying not to earn my nickname anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know
the failure chicken?
Yeah, that nickname, it needs to be abolished, you know. Anyways, the
you
voice,
can evolve it. Don't worry about it. Like catastrophe.
Catastrophe chicken.
Yeah, or like goose or something. I don't know.
The catastrophe goose. There we go. The voice you just heard there was my co-host Alex.
What's up? I'm the Game Duck.
The Game Duck himself, the one and only. You know, I did an art stream when I interviewed an artist, and she actually drew a picture of what you would look like as the Game Duck.
That's funny. I didn't see that. You should put it on screen right now. You should just cover my feed with the picture. Just do that.
With that picture. I wish she had like sent it to me. I told her like send it to me because it was like before the stream, so I don't actually have it. I'm gonna ask if she has it still because she drew me as the failure chicken, and I was like, I just look like an old man.
Okay.
Anyway,
yeah, you should get the Game Duck and just throw that on screen. That'd be funny.
That's my everyday life, the Game Duck. Anyways, everyone, thanks once again for joining. And as I said, you can follow myself on Twitch at NinjaTrixta, and you can also follow my co-host Alex at Root24. Check us out. We stream pretty much every day, not as much as VTubers. You can't find us at all hours of the day, but you can find us typically your morning time. That's what I'm going to say.
Well, yeah, if you're going to be in the US, sure, I don't know.
If you're going to be... anyways, we're going to move on along. Today, we've got a pretty cool show, I think. We're going to be talking about, number one, what I've been playing. I think Alex has been playing the same thing, so we're just going to kind of talk about what I've been playing, I guess, this week, which is NieR Automata. And then in the news segment, we're going to be talking about the Video Game Awards, so you can stay tuned for that. We're actually going to be doing the voting on, like, the show. So we're gonna make our votes together. I think we're qualified because we've played most of the games in a weird.
I played a few of them. Actually, no. We'll figure that out when we get to it. But I don't think I honestly haven't been playing that many games this year. New ones, I mean.
Yeah, and then we're gonna speculate a little bit about Cyberpunk's multiplayer mode. So it's gonna be a good, quick, short show, and we hope that you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and move on into today's. What we've been playing segment, which is going to be NieR Automata. I actually booted it up. First time in my life.
Yeah, how's it going? How's that game for you?
Okay, so first I had to get used to the controls because it's a little...
You're using controller, right?
Yeah, I'm using controller. Using controller. It's a little different than, I guess, a normal action game. I mean, Ehe in the chat was like, it's the same as any action game. I'm like, Ehe, this is not the same as any action game. Any action game, you don't have to hold the R1 button, which is like firing this.
Oh, you're talking about the pod, right? Yeah.
The pod, yeah. The pod is not, it's not a normal accessory in any action game, nor is where the lock-on button is. The lock-on button is L2.
So L2, I think, yeah.
And it's like your hands, like I haven't had to finagle a controller like this since like Monster Hunter. I mean, it's not that crazy.
How do you hold your controller?
I'm just saying, no one holds their controller like, you know, like this, right? Like I rest my hand on the control.
The like lock-on is a toggle, though, isn't it? You just tap it once, and you don't need to hold it.
Well, at first I didn't notice that, so I was like holding it.
Okay, yeah, it's a toggle. You can just hit it the one time, yeah.
But what I hate is that you can't switch targets within the lock-on. It's kind of weird. And then when you kill that target, the lock-on disappears.
Yeah, it disappears. It unlocks. You got to do it again.
And I'm like, what? This is weird. So the only thing I could think of is that the game is literally trying to teach me the difficulties and hardships of the obtuseness of the game itself by representing it on the controller, because they totally could have just put that on like the L stick or something like that.
I don't
Just
know.
press in and lock on.
I think. Oh no, the sticks are bound to another function. Actually.
Oh yeah, the self-destruct thing.
Yeah.
Which I haven't done yet.
I did it once. It's fun because her skirt blows off, but that's pretty much all I use it
Ehud
for.
was trying to get me to do it. He's like, just press it. And so I pressed it. I was like, what's happening? Whoa, whoa,
Because
whoa.
her skirt blows off. Yeah.
I mean, if that's what he's, that's what he's about. But anyways, I got to say the game has been a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying it more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to like it completely just because of all the stuff I've heard. Sans the combat, which is...
The combat's good, actually. I love the combat a lot. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I can't wait to get a little bit further into it, because it is a little bit like a... it's not as deep at the moment as something like a Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, but it's still... it has this good beginner friendliness to it.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I don't think it's ever going to get to that level that you're expecting. I don't think it gets to a complicated... like a Bayonetta. It certainly doesn't get to that point, I believe.
Yeah. And I don't think it's supposed to.
No. I think most of the fun from the combat comes from the boss encounters. That's where a lot of the game has its wow moments. I don't know how far you are. This is your most recent playthrough of this boss fight you're about to do right now? Or?
Yeah, so this boss fight was the most recent boss fight that I've done, and I'll kind of like fast forward to it so we can kind of look at it. And I mean, like, the thing with this game is that it does shift. Or is this the boss?
This is a boss fight. You're about to do a boss fight.
Oh no, I think this is the wrong day. Wrong day.
Okay.
I'll go pull up the stream. But anyways.
But the point is the wow moments of this game is that the boss fights are so different. Well, that's not so.
No.
But
They're platinum boss fights. If I must say so, I think they're platinum boss fights.
Well, no, I mean, like, the boss fight that you're doing, right? This boss encounter plays out very differently from the next boss fight that you're about to do. I mean, it's still the same combat system that you're working with, but just the way that the fight represents. And then after that, the game has a little bit of it always has, the game has surprises, let's say. Like, there's always a trick to it. Like, this is the first time that you encountered hacking, right?
Yeah, this is the first time I encountered hacking.
Yeah.
And what's kind of interesting about this game is when I encountered the hacking in this, and it really reminded me, and this is kind of strange, but of Sayonara Wild Hearts. And I say this in the fact that, I don't know, maybe they were also inspired by NieR or something, but it's a game where every encounter you have, every level, they always use the same mechanics, but change it up in a way that you haven't seen it before, or you haven't done something in a certain way before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really like this. Yeah.
And it makes it so unique and different that you're like, I didn't know that you could do it this way. And to kind of go over it, NieR does have a huge kind of shoot 'em up little.
Yeah, there's a lot of the sections of the game.
There's a little like shoot 'em up, and it goes top down, and
I love that. I love that.
I hate that. I don't hate it. I guess I hate it when it's like I want to use my sword.
Oh, when you're in the suit thing.
Yes,
I love those encounters. Those are fun for me.
Oh man,
I love that part of that's how the game starts. Actually, that's how the game begins. Yeah,
the suit thing was actually pretty fun. But I think because like for there it felt like it made more sense. But after that, I was just like, oh, don't take me in the top down view, and then I got used to it again. So it's once you get used to playing it, I think it feels really good. I really like this mechanic, almost like the Souls series, where when you die, you have to go and get back and get your body to get your your
chips,
chips, but I really like how you can customize just what you say when you died. So in this case, it's like Leona saw a vision of those lost at a garbage dump.
Yeah. I did something weird. I remember I was streaming this actually like a year ago or something. I remember on the PC version, on any version, like when you find a body, it shows the name of that person who died. and then you can we can retrieve them or you can repair them.
Right.
And then if you retrieve them, it says you prayed for and then username, right?
Okay.
I remember it just made me laugh because it was unexpected. I was playing the game and then I prayed for someone and it said you prayed for daddy. The name of the player was daddy. And I just read it as one sentence that just says you prayed for daddy. And I'm like, oh, that's funny.
You prayed for daddy. You prayed for the big daddy.
Yeah. That's so funny.
But yeah, and I gotta say, the thing and this is what I find in common with Undertale, is that the music has carried me so far in this game. I literally, the first day I played it, after it, I got hooked. There was just this moment where I was just looking. I don't know if it was the color palette, the way that they were standing, because the game is very cinematic in terms of even the characters' ideal animations, 2B and 9S. If you just literally let them stand there and then just look off in the distance, set your camera a certain way, they just have this sort of style, and just there was a lot of care that someone put into just making them that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels like I had a moment. And I was like, and then the music hit, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, the dynamic soundtracks are really good. That's the one cool thing about this game is the soundtracks are dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So they layer. So when you enter an area, it's only a first couple, a little bit of the instruments, and then as the action builds, more of the track will actually start playing. It's really cool. It's a cool effect. So you really notice that. You notice that in the amusement park when the song builds to full what's the word when a song builds to the full song, it's when you're on, I believe, when you're on the roller coaster, when you're doing your fights there, that's when it's the full version of the song. Is really cool.
And it's really cool in the fact that, like I said, with Undertale, same thing. The music is just so good, and I started humming. But this was the weird thing. I started humming the music, or what I thought was the music. The next day, I was just humming it all day, and then I realized I was humming Xenosaga music.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if there's some similarity in there at all. I don't believe completely, but you can see now on screen how we're talking about the top-down shooting.
Yeah,
aspect.
I like this. I love that. I love how the game will just change the perspective. Literally just almost the genre of the game.
Yeah, it is the genre. It is the genre.
Yeah,
and
I like that a lot.
I mean, if you've played a Platinum game before, there are times, and if you've played Bayonetta, they try to do it in Bayonetta. It doesn't work nearly as bad, the shoot 'em up sections that they do in Bayonetta. And they don't,
Bayonetta did have a couple moments like that. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
And if you want to think about Wonderful 101, just the kind of way that camera is, I think it is a culmination of a lot of stuff. They were super qualified to just do this. And me getting lost in those top down sections, that's just my fault. But I really like this battle, and it also kind of reminded me a little bit of Devil May Cry 3, the Nevin battle. But don't worry about that.
Yeah, this boss fight has a pretty a lot of people would like the soundtrack for this boss fight.
Yeah, I feel I'm gonna turn it on, but my voice is also talking as the
my favorite boss track will be near 3/4 through into the game. I don't really. I guess I won't tell you because you'll find out. But
yeah. But I've been enjoying it, and so I'm going to keep on playing it more. And I gotta say, it's another game that surprised me as I've been going through and playing it, and kind of just figuring out. Oh, you know what? The voice acting is super good too. The voice acting is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I love the voice acting, and there's definitely been some strange moments. Like this, and that guy who literally died and then came back out of his body.
Oh yeah, no, you'll see more. Yeah, it gets better. It gets better
over and over again.
You have to but you probably need to do up to ending E if you want to get the full experience.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do ending E on stream, but maybe I'll continue.
Oh yeah, I guess I won't fault you if you don't stream ending E, but you should. You have to get ending E basically.
I pretty much I want to keep playing it. There's so many quests in the game.
Oh, I know. There's so many.
I don't know if if there's a time when I should stop the quest. I literally went back and I was like, okay, this dude has a quest. Oh, this person has a quest. Oh, this person has a quest.
There's a lot of quests. I know. Yeah.
There is one thing that I have to say that might be. I don't know if it's some people might not care about it as much, but if you're trying to figure out what to do in the game in terms of what do all these parts mean? What should I upgrade this? What are these modules? I assume the game might explain some of it as you go, but you do get resources pretty fast. And so I don't know if I want to, like, for me, I'm like, should I buy a stock weapon? Is this something that's good, or are there going to be like customizable weapons later on?
Yeah, I
Am
mean,
I overthinking? I don't know.
I could tell you, but
Yeah. So right now I'm doing the mindset of just keep what I have
and upgrade those. Yeah.
and just upgrade that and let it rock. I'll get whatever whenever I need to get it. So
I love how every time you get hacked, your vision gets more and more screwed up.
is that what that was? Because I was just
Yeah.
like, why? Like, at this point, I was like, oh my goodness, like I can't even see where to run.
Yeah, no, that's
part of it. Okay,
that's a hacking effect. Every time you get hacked, your vision, your HUD gets messed up or your camera got messed up. So if you do a perfect run, if you don't get hacked, like you're gonna be like you're never gonna get affected in this boss fight. But you got hit a bunch of times, or you got
I get hit by like three or four times.
Waves, the waves and stuff.
Yeah, and the waves and things like that.
That's the game doing its work. That's you getting hacked. That's your vision getting hacked. It's really cool. I like that. I like that effect.
And we can talk about another hack that happened, not on this part of NieR Automata, but a couple nights later, I went to go stream NieR, and my Twitch account didn't get hacked or anything, chat. Or everyone listening, but some bots just decided to come and raid NinjaTrixta's stream, and it was the weirdest. I don't think I could ever really say, because these were like friendly bots. Like whoever raided me was a friendly person. I didn't ask for 800 plus bot followers, and I didn't ask for the chat to be spammed. But it was so weird because I was in the village in NieR where the robots are like, please don't hurt us, we're friendly. And the whole game is
the Pascal village. Yeah.
Yeah. And the game is literally about that. You know what I mean? It's about like, okay, well, I guess at this point for me, it's like, okay, well, these robots that invaded, these aliens or whatever, maybe they're not that bad. And the bots in the chat that were trolling me were legit just, that's what they were saying. Like, please trust us. Please, we are your friends. I'm like, once again, why me? Why me?
Well, that's NieR. So I mean, you should probably finish the game.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep playing it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I wouldn't fault you if you didn't finish it on stream, but
no, I'm gonna finish it. Like this is the only game I'm streaming this month outside.
So are you planning on doing all the endings on stream, or are you gonna do just ending A on stream? Because ending A won't take you that long. You'll be done like in a week.
It depends. Like if I can do it up to ending A, B, C, D, E, or whatever, I'm gonna try as much as possible to get to the last ending on stream. Just in the same way, like I played Hollow Knight. I played it as much as possible, and even after it was kind of like the month was over, I was still playing Hollow Knight long after I had beat it. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what the ending is to this wonderful narrative. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm surprised, if just don't get spoiled on it. It would be a
I haven't been spoiled yet.
The game came out like 4 years ago or something, right?
You're talking to someone who wasn't even spoiled on Undertale.
I mean, I was kind of spoiled on Undertale, even though I've never finished. I actually didn't beat it until recently, so
I still haven't been spoiled on this. I don't know what happens. I've only heard people either tell me like it either doesn't make sense, it's really dumb, why didn't they just do this? This is so horrible, yada yada yada. I hate that I have to keep on replaying it. I don't like the combat or something. And then I have other people who are just like, this is so amazing. This is one of the best things I've ever encountered. Which I mean, the game is critically received as just one of the best games of this generation.
Replaying NieR isn't that bad though, because when you decide to do route B, it's kind of a new game plus, so you get to keep most of your weapons and your items. Yeah, it's not bad. Like doing B at least isn't that bad. And then CD and E are a little different, but I mean you'll find out when you get to that point.
Okay, as long as it's simple enough to where it's like, okay, you restarted, you do this, and hopefully it takes you along that track. I think. Oh
yeah, no, you can't if you when you finish route A and you're like, okay, let's do it again. From the get go, from this first second, to be like, okay, I see how this is different.
Okay. Awesome. Have you been playing anything though? Like anything you want to talk about at least?
Since last week, I've been playing just Apex, Phasmo, Ryza 2, Densha to Go. That's it.
Oh no, no. I just realized you're like before the stream. I was like, "Hey, should I get up any footage for like from your stream?" And you're like, "Nah, don't worry about it." And I
No,
was
it's
like,
fine. Don't worry about it.
"No, I'm getting that Densha to go."
Oh well, at least
I'm
just no,
getting
just go on YouTube and like look at the trailer or something. That's probably
no,
better.
man. I mean, it's just it's so much better because you're right. I'm sorry. All right, chat. I'm putting this Densha to go on right now, everybody. This is Densha to go. Can you explain about this game just for anyone? I mean, just from the title and everything. Can you just give us a lowdown on it?
Literally, you're just driving a train between two stations. That's literally it, and you have to do a bunch of objectives. So, for example, if you're gonna be crossing like an iron, I don't know what they're called. They're not technically like bridges, but they're like iron um parts of the tracks, I guess. I don't know.
The
Anyways,
rails?
they're not well, not the rails. But every time you pass through before you get to them, you have to like honk your horn for some reason. If there's people on when you're pulling into a station like this,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a dude like hanging over the edge or something, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta honk your horn so he doesn't fucking
So it doesn't
like kill himself or something. Yeah.
have a human accident.
And then the objective is to stop within 500 centimeters to 5 meters. So I got my goal for the stop
Okay.
there, but I was late by 30 seconds, so I got penalized for that. So yeah, literally, you're just driving the Yamanote line. That's it. That's literally it. That's literally it. That's literally the train. That's the game. That's the game.
I mean, so yeah, so this game is literally a train simulation. Here, the Yamanote line in Japan. So you're driving around Tokyo, and the Yamanote line is it's a circular line, and it I don't know how long it takes to actually go around the entire.
It's like an hour and a half or something.
Really, it's that short? I thought it was longer for some reason.
No, I don't know. I can't. I've only. I think to get to one end, it's actually maybe it's 2 hours for the whole circle.
Oh, that's relatively short, for what all it entails. So, but yeah, and if you've been on a train in Japan, or if you visited, or if you even like watch some footage, this game is super accurate. I was actually surprised at how accurate.
Yeah. The scenery when you're going between two stations, like if you look out the windows, like that's what it actually looks like in real life.
I mean, just going to like Shibuya, then Harajuku and Shinjuku.
Yeah. If you've never been to Japan before and you want to like ride the trains, this is it. This is a good way of. It looks like this. Yeah.
Even down to like the voices. Where the train is like they have like the announcer person who speaks in Japanese, then
then English,
and then like Chinese or Korean sometimes.
Right.
Like I don't know if that's like a licensed voice or something, but it's the exact same voice. But it's just kind of soothing. Like I'm one of those people who falls asleep on trains. Do you fall asleep on the trains?
Depends on how tired I am. So not always. So in the footage here, we're pulling into Shinagawa. This is Shinagawa.
Oh, this is Shinagawa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is what it looks like when you're pulling into Shinagawa in real life. So yeah.
There's like the only thing I don't think I would know like ever notice as much is some of like the grass fields. Like, are there actual grassy fields
between the stations?
Yeah. I don't notice them as much because
I think they own that land, but they just didn't develop it. Obviously,
it's there just in case they need to stop the trains or have a train graveyard.
Sure. Yeah. No. This is Shinagawa, dude. Like I used to take the station daily. So
that's the thing. Like, especially if you've lived here. And like you go back to a station, you're just like, oh man, like it has everything, but yeah.
This is me trying to stop, but I didn't realize that I'm going like too fast, so I have to brake really, really hard, and then I get penalized for braking too hard. But then I was late. I'm like 30 seconds late again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not my first time playing this game, pretty much actually, and I'm trying to like get better at it as I play through the end. But I mean, I'm still not that good at the game.
I mean, there was one moment where you literally
I shot past it.
You shot past it. You shot past it.
I just didn't stop. I just like didn't stop at the station. I was like, oh shit.
It's like you went past the station and then you're like, wait, let me back the train up. I've never seen that in real life. I don't know if it even happens
I forgot
in real life.
like some of the stations are really close together. It's only like 2 minutes apart, and I was like, okay, I don't. Like, oh, I have time. We're gonna coast. We're gonna ride the train for a little bit. But then it was the next station came up like really soon, and I just fucking like didn't slow down. Can you imagine you're waiting for the train?
I want to see it happen.
Yeah, you're waiting at the station for a train. The train just fucking shoots past. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I have seen the trains where they will do it. Like they're obviously going too fast, and then they brake too soon. Like I've been on those trains before, or they brake too late. There we go. They brake too late, and the train just comes to like a halt, like way too fast, and you're like, oh, I guess I got a new person driving or something like that. But trains here in Japan. I mean, there's the whole thing like the train otaku and everything like that, where people are taking pictures of trains, and you'll see like mothers taking their kids to the train. Or not to the train, but they're just like outside of the tracks. Like
it's a little bit of a train culture. That's another thing. If you see train otaku in the game and they're like waiting like on a bridge or something, if you honk at them, you'll get extra points.
You get extra points. I wonder if people actually do that. I've never heard the train honk. I've never heard the train honk in Japan. I don't know what sound it actually makes.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Oh, wait, have I heard it?
You probably have. You just probably
have you heard it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems so weird. Like I just don't remember it. It's like it exists, but I don't remember that it exists. So it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that totally happened.
Yeah, it's like that in Ryza 2 and Apex.
How is Ryza 2?
Oh, it's good. Ryza 2 is awesome, actually. It's really, really good.
Are you enjoying it just as much as the previous one, or a little bit more?
A little more. They tweaked the battle system to be just like that extra more like engaging and fun. It's really action packed. That's a weird way to put it, but no, it's good.
Okay. That's
nice. You never played Ryza 1, but basically like the battles in Ryza 1 always started slow. You were limited in the number of times you could hit an enemy by your tactical level. So you would go into a level to a battle and start at tactical level 0 or 1 if you did like a preemptive strike. And then with your tactical level, you just kind of push your touchpad if you're playing on a PlayStation, and I presume just a similar button on other platforms. But when you level up your tactical level, you are allowed to do more hits in your normal combo. And then by building up more hits in your normal combo, you build up AP, which you can use to use items or to burn on special skills.
Interesting.
So like her high level skills would be, for example, like 8 AP or something like that. So to be able to use that skill, you would need to hit the enemy 8 times. And if you have a higher tactical level, you build AP faster. That's Ryza 1, right?
Okay.
So battles always started really slow because you started 8 or tactical level 0, so you only hit them one time, so you're building AP very slowly. Ryza 2 fixes that by basically making it so you can hit the enemy multiple times even at tactical level 0. So you build AP way faster.
Okay. So it's a little bit faster of a the battle system is sped up a little bit more?
Well, I mean, they just give you the
tools to.
They just let you hit more without having to level up your tactical level. So it's like jumping to the fun part in the battle like right away in Ryza 2.
I still like, I don't know why I still haven't pulled the trigger on Ryza. Like every time it's on sale, and it's been on sale at least 5 or 6 times. Well, I say like
maybe
4 or 5 times.
Maybe 3, yeah.
During this year, and I think 39% has been the number for
the highest. It's been
the highest. Yeah, the thank you sales.
Just buy it used on PS4. Go to Book Off. Go to Book Off.
I don't want to do it in Japanese. Does it have an English language option?
Why you can play it in Japanese?
I don't want it. It's gonna take me forever. I'm gonna be like, what is this? Oh no,
you'll be fine,
man?
dude. I played the game in Japanese. It's okay.
It's like slice of life language. There's nothing too crazy.
Aside from the weird alchemy you'll come across, but other than that, you'll be fine. Yeah, easy peasy. I played Ryza 1 in Japanese, and I'm playing Ryza 2 in Japanese. You can do it.
I haven't played an RPG or a game in Japanese since like the last story.
Oh, that's the hard one though. Yeah, it's a hard one to do.
That was the first one I played too, and I was just like, I was literally translating stuff on the fly. Like, just I had a dictionary next to me, my electrical Densha. I was just.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that game.
I'm almost certain you can do Ryza in Japanese. It's not a big deal.
Oh, gosh, you're Ryza. I don't know. One day I'm gonna have to do it. But I guess I should play Tales of Berseria first. I don't know. Some way I'm gonna have to get to Ryza, and of course, Phasmophobia is it's a staple that we've both been playing. I haven't played it since I think I might have played it last week, but I know you played it often, and it's still an evolving game. I think
kind of. I don't know. Yeah, I was playing
right?
I was playing the beta client up until recently, and they added an extra map in the beta. And yeah, so I've been playing it every second night, give or take, actually.
Okay. And I haven't touched Apex. I touched Apex after a week. I just haven't done the Hollow Bash.
Oh yeah, I've been playing Apex when I'm not playing Phasmophobia, basically.
how's the Hollow Bash?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's really fun actually. It's the closest thing you're gonna get to a deathmatch.
So you respawn immediately after
Not immediately.
You die. Okay,
You
there's
you,
still like the
you
round.
respawn after the round. Yeah, at the start of the next round if you're dead.
Okay.
The game is kind of like it's obviously not meant like it's a battle royale game, so any kind of deathmatch mode is obviously shoehorned in.
Right.
And you get some weird quirks. So, for example, like when you take the train, let's say you win the round by taking the train, you basically then, if you are alive, you're just on the train, and if you're dead, you'll respawn on the train because your team won, right?
Right.
But any players from the previous round who didn't die, even on the losing team, they just stay where they are. They just don't die, right? So we had a situation where we were on the train. We won the train. We won the round, but our team had died. So we took the train, but everyone died, and the team that killed us was on the train. But since they knew that we were gonna respawn on the train because we won that round, they just spawn camped us.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, like, they this mode is going to go on for quite a while. Actually, it's going to be going on until I think it's
Probably January, yeah,
January 4th or something like that. So, the one good thing about it is that you can get tons of XP from it. If you want to level up your battle pass, it will give you, I think maybe it's like 30% extra once you level it up completely for the event. So you'll be able to get your XP, probably level up maybe to 50, 60. I think the battle pass is a little bit shorter this time around, maybe by a week or two. So definitely go ahead and play that. I think it's pretty fun. And like I said, once again, you can follow us both NinjaTrixta and also at Route24. Be sure to check us out if you're listening in the ear. Come on by the stream. We're going to be taking a break in just a few seconds. But like I said, we stream pretty much every day throughout the week, Monday through... Wait, do we technically stream Sunday through Saturday?
You stream on Sunday. The podcast is Monday. I stream Tuesday. You stream Wednesday. I stream Thursday. You stream Friday, Saturday. So yeah, it's 7 days a week.
We stream 7 days a week. Dude, that sounds crazy. We should get like another person. We need to get like that one extra person to fill in the time gap that's on like the some other time zone. And
between the in the afternoon or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just dropped a bunch of coins. Yeah.
So yeah, you can find us on Twitch like that, and we'll be back with the news, and we're gonna do some voting with the Game Awards. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
No, I'm not horny. I'm not horny.
Welcome back, everyone. I gotta do that for the sake of everyone who's listening as well. Welcome back to the news. We're gonna talk some news, and we're gonna vote. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about voting.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's good.
Like,
exercise your rights. Yeah. Exercise your rights as a democracy. You know, Australia, you have to vote in Australia. It's illegal not to.
Wait, you have to? How does that work?
Yeah.
How do you have to vote?
It's illegal. It's illegal to not vote in Australia, which is good. It should be that way, actually.
Wait, they just know you haven't. I mean, of course, you've registered, but then they check like, okay, this.
No, you don't have to register. You just go. You just vote. Yeah, registering to vote is a weird American thing, my friend. Just vote.
Yeah, but it's your right. I mean, you shouldn't have to vote is the thing, right? It's like forcing people to vote. It's kind of like, I don't know. Is that still kind of?
I mean,
if it works
a democracy
for them,
only works. A democracy only works if people exercise their right to vote, which is, I mean, like, yeah, a democracy falls apart if people. I don't want to talk about politics on this podcast, but
Just answer this question.
If not everyone votes, then you get a skewed a public opinion, which is what is happening in certain countries, let's say.
Oh yeah, you know them countries. So that just wants to know if you get purged if you don't vote. You ever seen the Purged movies?
Yeah, straight up, in the guillotine. Like,
they just murk you.
Straight up just drop you in the guillotine. Yeah.
I've only seen one movie in the Purge series, or it was like a parody of the Purge. I'm like, whoa, these movies are on something else. Whew, they're definitely something not for the kids, not for the faint of heart. Anyways, moving on. Game Awards, December 10th. That's 3 days from now. I was going to be like, we should live stream, but unfortunately it's going to be during our work day, like in the morning.
What time
So
in the morning?
It's like 8. It's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
like 8 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
like right at the time that we can't really do it. So it would have been really cool. But yeah, so we're gonna take a look at some of these nominees. If you don't know what the Game Awards are, then you might have been under a rock for 5 years. They've been going on for I think since 2014, which is the craziest thing.
Was it
2014.
I feel like it was older than that.
So yeah, the Game Awards are going to be happening on December 10th. So by the time that you listen to this podcast, if you're not here live, you'll know the winners already. But yeah, it's been really close. The nominees for this video game awards show, hosted by Geoff Keighley and probably sponsored by Mountain Dew or G Fuel or some energy drink, like every year.
I hope
pretty
it's something
interesting.
like I hope it's like I don't know, like Aflac or something. That'd be the best.
You know, Aflac only does college football games, my friend. There was just silence. I mean, yes, that would be your comment. That would be the duck. I mean, you would have something in common with the Aflac duck. Yeah, the Aflac duck. I get it. Longing to see someone who's like you on TV, hosting something that something you like. I got it. So game of the year. We got Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Last of Us Part 2. Did you play any of these this year? I feel like we've played almost an even number of these games. Just split between us.
I only played Remake and Eternal. That's it.
Really? I thought you had played a little bit of Animal Crossing.
No,
I don't know why. I just thought you might have played it. Oh. And I've played FF7 Remake, Ghost. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima. I've played Hades and half of Last of Us Part 2. I was going to call it Laugh of Us Part 2.
Oh, you didn't finish it?
No, I still haven't finished it. I need to go. It's the one game I need to finish before I can move on to Ghost of Tsushima. That was the plan. And I just I don't know why I stopped, but I ended up stopping. But I did log us in, so we are voting as the Unknown Games podcast. So we can totally vote on the game of the year in all these categories right now. I think it should work. I don't know. It might mess up, but I don't know. What do you want to give it to? I mean, like the game we both played was Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hades, for me personally, was my game of the year. I mean, was Doom really good to you? Like better than FF7?
My personal game of the year would be 7 Remake. Like for me personally. Yeah. I just don't know if it's worthy of game of the year. But yeah.
What I mean, I was gonna say what qualifies game of the year. I mean, all these games are really good. I mean, Hades has such good voice acting. As Soldat would always call it, dash revolution. I mean, it's so easy to play, but has a little bit of depth to it. Maybe not as crazy as some other roguelikes, but it's enough to get you involved in the story and all these things. Ghost of Tsushima has so much. I mean, just so much presentation and just good gameplay. I don't know why you want to just vote for FF7?
I mean, yeah, if you want to vote for 7, sure, that would be like my personal game of the year, but I don't know if
we're voting together. This is the together vote.
Yeah, whatever, sure. Yeah, I mean, I played Doom. Doom was a hell of a good time. Doom was like 35 hours, and
I just got it on sale. Oh, I earned a badge, guys. I earned the student badge. No, I haven't played it yet.
Right?
Yeah.
It's really good.
All right. So the next one is Best Game Direction, which is Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, and then The Last of Us Part 2.
I'm gonna say either Hades or Half-Life, personally.
I wish I had a VR headset. An Index. Does it work on everything, or is it just the Index?
I mean, it works on I think it works on most VR headsets, not just the Index. Index is, the most expensive one out there. It would be unfair if it only worked on Index.
They sold it to like 5 people.
Yeah.
Like 10 people played.
So it works on everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta support the Hades where I can. Gotta support the Hades. The game direction, I think, in Hades, not just the art style that they've chosen to go with, but just the way that you can do so many loops and the story continues to go and go and go. And I think in order to get the story like completely finished, I know I was talking to Soldat one day and he was like, yeah, it's like 9 complete runs, I believe is how much you need to do to get the final ending of the story. So there's always something. Great characters.
More than NieR.
That's more than NieR. Yeah. It's more than NieR. Best narrative. Wow, interesting. 13 Sentinels in there. Aegeus Realm,
Oh,
and
I wish
then
I wish I played that
ooh,
then.
FF7 remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and The Last of
I
Us
don't think
Part
it's
2.
remake.
Ooh. Ooh.
I didn't play Last of Us Part 2, but I feel like it might be that one for
I
most people.
really wish I had played 13 Sentinels. I really had I had a huge urge to play 13 Sentinels
Yeah, apparently it's
about
really good. Like apparently it's really good.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, and I mean, like, if you know Vanillaware and you know the art style that
Yeah, it's
they
the
have, and
same. It's really good. Yeah. Did you play Dragon's Crown? Because I didn't.
no,
I
no,
couldn't.
I
I owned it. I played it, but I didn't get very far into it. I
mhm.
didn't feel it didn't hook me as much as Muramasa hooked me.
I really want to, like, are they ever gonna re-release Muramasa?
I hope so, because that game's really great. And honestly, like if you want to play like the most recent version of Muramasa, you're gonna be playing it on a Vita, which is kind of a dead platform, by now.
I guess you can get it for cheap, I guess, but yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
so
much
I want them. It'd be great if they put it out again, because they did Odin Sphere on PS4.
on
Yeah,
PS4. They
yeah.
did the collection for that.
So I wish they would do Muramasa as well, but not a good time
Hopefully,
with that game.
yeah, hopefully they do. Okay, so Muramasa is a game where that's probably the first game that I crapped on more than any other game. Like,
Muramasa, why?
yeah, don't talk to me 10 years ago or
Game's
whatever.
good though, but
I
yeah.
literally hated on that game to the largest extent. I don't know what I had against it at
All
the
right.
time.
Well, it's a
But
good game.
Oh man, Last of Us Part 2, like, even up to the halfway point, I had some moments in that game. I had some moments. And FF7, the narrative of FF7,
Yeah, I mean,
it's not even complete.
yeah,
It's
that's
not-
a weird. I mean, well, no, it did tell a story. It has
did tell a story.
It has a beginning and end, so that's fair.
Does it have an end?
I just feel like yeah, it has an end of a story. You escape Midgar. That's just technically the end of a story, but like
Mhm.
I don't think it's the remake personally. It's a good game for me, but I don't think it's best narrative.
Well, I'm going to go.
I would say
with
Last of Us,
Last of
but
Us.
you can pick whatever you want.
We're gonna go with The Last of Us Part 2. I gotta say hello to Tech in the chat as well. The bot problem is, I guess, fixed. I mean, they haven't appeared. Don't summon them, Tech. Don't summon the Automata Legion. This is okay. So, best art direction, we've got Final Fantasy VII remake. We've got Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and then Last of Us Part 2. Is there something that could they not figure out any other games?
I'm gonna say Hades for this one again.
I will go with Hades with you on that too. The game just looks beautiful. I mean, everybody just looks so crunk in there. The best art, I'm sorry, best score and music. We got Doom Eternal, FF7
Doom Eternal.
remake. Doom Eternal. Dun, 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 dun.
No, I'll do. For me, I would say FF7 for this one.
I can go with that. That game had
Yeah, really
I don't
good. Yeah,
care
really
how
good.
you can
Good. It's good.
you can't dice it any way. Best
I
audio
bought
design. Yeah.
Or my girlfriend bought me the orchestral soundtrack for FF7 remake.
There's like 7 discs in that, right?
No, that's just the soundtrack, but there's also an orchestral arrangement album, which only has like 12 tracks or something on there.
Mm-hmm.
But my girlfriend bought that for me, and I have it. It's really good.
Oh, that sounds good. I know I was listening to music from that after I played it for a while. But for best audio design, we've got Doom Eternal, Half-Life Alyx, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 3, and then The Last of Us Part 2. I can only attest to Last of Us Part 2. The clickers, the audio direction that they went with those. I don't know. There's some way they kept reverbing the sound in a way. I was playing in 3D audio that I knew where they were, but I didn't know 100% where they were.
Yeah.
So I was just walking really cautiously through that game. I don't know. What about you?
I've only played Eternal out of all these, so I can't really. It would be unfair for me to judge. But
what do you think about the I guess in this case, would it be like the gun effects? I mean, the gun.
It would be like the
sounds
gun and the various soundtracks and just the sound of you like punching a demon until he explodes, I guess. I mean, yeah, I've only played Eternal, so it would be unfair for me to vote for it, I think. I feel like it would be Like it would be Ghost of Tsushima for most people, or maybe Last of Us.
Yeah, I'll press The Last of Us. It makes me realize I need to go and play Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, same. I actually really wanted to buy it. I can't remember when did that game come out, because I remember
so it came out
and
in
I was
the
like,
middle of summer, I think, like July, June or July.
it came out in July, yeah, July 17th.
Yeah.
So what games came out that I was like, oh, I'll get it later. Why did I not buy it?
I don't think there's anything there.
Let me just, I'm curious, because I didn't buy it either, but that doesn't mean I didn't buy it because I wasn't interested. I didn't buy it because I was playing something else in the meantime.
Yeah, you might have been playing something, but I don't remember anything coming out at that point. Last of Us was the month before, if I remember, and then like before that or something was like Final Fantasy VII, because they came out like back to back to back almost.
Yeah, there was a reason why I didn't buy it. I can't remember why. Crosscode, no. Bloodstain, Sword Art Online, Death Stranding on PC.
No.
Paper Mario. Grounded, not that one. No, for sure. Yakuza Kiwami on Xbox One. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Well, it doesn't matter. But I still want to play it.
I still want to play it too. And the best performances, we've got Ashley Johnson as Ellie, Laura Bailey as Abby. Both of those are from The Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us Part 2.
We've got
Daisuke
Tsuji. Wow, as Jin Sakai. And then we've got Logan Cunningham as Hades. And then, oh gosh, I don't want to mispronounce people's names. Neji Jeter as Miles Morales.
I can't help you there, yeah.
Yeah, I can't help you. I've heard all the voices except for Miles and Jen. So
I can't vote because I didn't play. I didn't play any of those games. Yeah, I didn't play any of those games.
This is what happens when Australia tells you got to vote or die.
Yeah, well, this is not a government vote. Yeah.
This is not a government vote. Dragon, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the show. We are currently voting in the video game awards on. We're doing it live, so I don't know. I mean, Ellie was really good. Okay, here's the shame. The 50% mark of Last of Us is when Abby's turn starts. So I don't have I can only speak for Ellie.
You didn't even play the other part of the game.
Yeah, that's the last part. The last part is with Laura Bailey over here as Abby. Honestly,
I don't know. Maybe just skip it then.
I don't want to skip. It's my duty to vote. It's my duty to vote. I got to go with Logan Cunningham for Hades. I gotta say, man, that game is so good. But Games for Impact, we're both on a loss for this. This is one we might have to skip. If Found apparently is a game.
Nope. I can't put. Didn't play any of these ones. I've only heard of one of these. I've only heard of one of these. I've heard of Kentucky Route Zero. That's it.
I think we questioned Kentucky Route Zero like sometime earlier this year. This game keeps getting what is this? What is this game?
Yeah, I can't help you, man. I have no idea. I didn't play these, so
yeah. I've heard Games for Impact, Spiritfarer. I've heard some good stuff about that. Tell Me Why is the Don't Nod Studios. So if you know them from Life is Strange or the game after that, I forgot. Those are a thing. And then Through the Darkest of Times. What these games? How did they go from just the same 4 games being in every category to then just don't even know?
I mean, you can vote if you want, because I would leave it to you because I didn't play those games, so
it feels so. I mean, I know a lot of people did play.
Yeah, do Kentucky Route Zero. Yeah, just pick that one because that's the only one you've heard of.
Do Kentucky. Just be the Kentucky. Just do the. Is that an eagle in the background? Oh, no. Okay. Well,
I think it isn't. I think it is an eagle. Yeah.
All right, this is one we can do for sure. Best ongoing game, which is going to be either Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, or No Man's Sky.
Oh my God, you know me. Yeah, obviously Fortnite. Obviously Fortnite.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What?
Warzone?
Man, let's vote this Apex and let's go. Let's go.
Maybe Destiny 2. I don't know.
No, it's too late. I already voted Apex. Only vote one thing.
Sure. I mean,
Apex
yeah.
Legends.
I don't know if it's the best ongoing game, but it's the game that I play personally.
Yeah, I think this is the one game that we've played personally. So I
play
mean,
I play Apex
honestly,
personally,
No
but I
Man's
just don't know if it's the best ongoing game.
But I mean, okay. So here's one thing: No Man's Sky came out with the update for I believe it's like the next gen update that they had for free.
For PS5 and yeah, they have like ships and shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm,
Or no,
I mean
they
that
had
game.
ships from the very beginning. I mean the base.
They had ships from the beginning, and there's multiplayer, there's VR and everything. That game, I gotta say, if you've been into No Man's Sky, has to be one of the best evolving games ever. Now, I don't think anything can top like what they've done, how far they've come with the game.
Well, then pick that one. Well, then pick it.
But what if we want to support the Mirage? Look at them.
They'll be fine. I think Respawn will fucking survive if we don't vote for Apex
I mean,
Legends.
Destiny. We'll call Destiny 2 the game where it just kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah, or just vote for No Man's Sky. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Hello Games, you deserve it. I think they deserve it because it made me want to play it.
They really they bounced back. Yeah, they really did.
It's a game where I want to play it, but I know I won't. It's not I won't enjoy it, but I won't engross myself in it, right? I don't know how to describe it, but it's something I want to get into, but I know I can't. Best indie game, we've got Charon. I think that's how you say it. Fallout guys, Ultimate
Hades,
Knockout.
Fine,
Hades. Spelunker to
just Hades.
Just hit Hades. We did it.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the crew. We graduated.
There we go.
I think that means best mobile game. This is a tough one. Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile,
Genshin Impact. Yeah, Genshin Impact.
Legend of Runeterra. I'm trying to figure out why did they choose this one on. I mean, it is a mobile, so
yeah.
Pokemon Cafe Mix just got outed, man. Best community support. We've got Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fallout. I got to give it to Fallout. Valorant, No Man's Sky, Fortnite. Does social media count as community?
Yeah, it says social media activity. Yeah.
These guys are on like something else.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like Metatonic and Devolver, y'all on some type of drug.
Sure. Yeah, can do Fall Guys there.
Their stuff is so good. Best VR and AR. Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Iron Man VR, The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, and Star Wars Squadrons.
Haven't played any of these.
Nah, we might skip this one, guys. This might be, the government might come and get us. But innovation in
yeah, I don't know.
You want to go Squadrons?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I heard nothing good about Iron Man, but so innovation and accessibility. Maybe
what was it?
This is a game that we haven't played.
I heard Last of Us Part 2 had really good accessibility options with like for people who are deaf. But I haven't played, really? Valhalla or Legion, so I don't know what they did for their accessibility.
I haven't either. Of course, I just haven't had to check into those settings for Last of Us. But I know Sony has been really proactive on trying to make sure that all their games are accessible. And just in general, I think we've seen a really good trend in games trying to make sure that things are accessible for all gamers. And I actually, one thing that happened over the weekend, I think I was looking for the blind playthrough category on Twitch.
Oh, they took it away. Yep.
Yeah, and it took it away, and I was like, "Wait, where's the blind?"
You know what? I was using that category incorrectly, and I just realized when they took it away.
Wait, was that supposed to be?
I was using that category. I thought that category is for people who are doing a playthrough for the first time, right? AKA a blind playthrough.
Right.
That's what I was using that tag for, but apparently there
is a first playthrough.
I know, but I was using blind playthrough because that's what I call it. It's a blind playthrough because I don't know what's going to happen, right?
That's what most people. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you don't know anything about the game.
Yeah. So
that's what I thought it was.
I was using the blind playthrough tag for that, but apparently it was for blind gamers.
That's just Twitch, man. How come the more and more we go through Twitch, the more we're like, why are we on Twitch again? Should we get them? Should we be getting them those stream dollars? Those YouTubes?
Go to YouTube.
Should we get some
super
chats?
Yeah.
Super chat us? Man, super chats. I just want someone to super chat me. I'm gonna vote for
Last of Us. You got Bits, right? Bits is the same thing.
No, but it's not the same as a super chat. A super chat, I feel like I see that money and that comment. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
Got
you want
it.
the
I
dollar
got
sign?
paid.
The dollar sign
I
makes you
want the
feel better.
dollars.
Okay.
I want the
Okay,
dollar
okay.
signs. Makes me feel better.
Next
So
time
the best.
next time you get cheers on Twitch, just ask the person to put a dollar sign in their message.
Just please do that.
Yeah.
Dragon is saying he did the same thing when he was streaming as well with the blind playthrough. So I mean,
Yeah,
we're not
I was doing
we're not missing
that,
something. Twitch,
yeah.
it's Twitch is bad on this one, everyone. But I'm glad that they at least removed it and made sure. So that's saying I still wonder if the mute button will be considered. Oh my! All right, we keeping on. We moving on, everybody. So that you trying to get my stream banned, man? We ain't going there. But for best action, we got Doom Eternal,
Doom.
Neo 2, Hate, Streets of Rage 4.
No, just it's Doom.
Okay, we voted Doom. Best action adventure game, Valhalla. None of these. Okay, this is kind of a strange thing because Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is in this one. Best action adventure.
Oh my god, that came out in 2020. What a year it's been.
No. This game came out last year. I am 100% sure. I was watching this streaming last year over at Soldat's place when I was back in the US.
Let me see, because it feels like
confused about this one actually.
That game came out. You're right. Yep, November 2019. You're right.
November 2019. So we got Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Last of Us Part 2, and then Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Now, I love me some platformers, so I would love to do Ori but I haven't played the sequel. But it is kind of weird, action adventure. And it does fit into that category.
Would it be Ghost of Tsushima or I don't know?
Yeah, it's definitely not Last of Us, and I feel like it would be like I would be comfortable saying Ghost of Tsushima. If you're good with that one.
Yeah,
we support Ghost here, and best role. Oh man, even this is stuff we haven't. I mean, you've played. This is your category, man. Which one? Best role playing? FF7R, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royal, Wasteland 3, or Yakuza Like a Dragon.
I'm gonna say
those are all pretty boss.
I'm gonna say Yakuza, honestly.
You're gonna go Yakuza over the Persona.
Yeah.
You're gonna go Yakuza over Persona.
I think Yakuza deserves it.
This is one of the games where I really want to
vote for like FF7 maybe or Persona, but yeah, I think Yakuza deserves it.
I mean, it's such a pivotal, like a pivot change on that genre in that game. And of course, just the character himself. Like I've watched some footage of it, and he seems like a really likable guy.
Yeah.
He seemed like even more than the previous
the key dude, right? Yeah.
I want to get in on this.
Yeah.
So Dragon is saying Fallen.
Yeah, I really think Yakuza earned it for this year.
Dragon is saying that Fallen Order was amazing. Ori is awesome as well. And then Soldat's also saying that Yakuza did it right. So I guess, I think that we can all respect. That is a hot category. That is a hot.
Well, good games, yeah.
I got to say, all this is really good. And, you got Wasteland 3 and they're representing for the Western side.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Wasteland 3, but.
Wasteland 3, trying to go hard.
Yeah.
It's okay. Man, and I think, wait, is this it? We got Best Fighting. All right, we're almost to the end of this. Best Fighting, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
I'm gonna vote for Under Night In Birth EXE Exalate Clear.
You just wanted to say all of that, right?
That's how you
Is that how you actually
That's how you pronounce
clear?
it.
CL-R?
It's Under Night In Birth Exalate Clear. I looked it up.
Wait, it's not even EXE?
No, it's Exalate. I looked it up.
Exalate Clear. So all the EXEs before this, were they actually
Exa? I don't know. You should look it up on it. I went to like the Japanese Wikipedia because it gives you the katakana. Yeah.
The pronunciation. Yeah. I guess we can honestly say Street Fighter 5. You got to keep stepping it up. I think next year or wait. How many plans do we have for Ultra Street Fighter 6? Oh my goodness. Maybe that'll be when it comes back.
No, it's Super and then Ultra and then maybe it's Arcade Super, Edition or something.
And then the Arcade Edition, yeah. Grand Blue Fantasy, I can't believe that was early this year. That was actually around January. That was like literally January, and I think people are still playing it pretty well. But I know that you might have to have some what do you call it? Approval from not Arc Systems for tournaments, but from Psy Games. I think it's caught up in a situation like Dragon Ball Fighters was, where sometimes some of the tournaments just can't happen just because of that. So, yeah,
No,
we'll
you can
give
vote,
it to,
we can vote for whatever you want. I don't care.
we'll give it to the anime. We'll give it to the anime fighters. They don't get
sure.
enough love.
Sure,
Everyone's
sure.
gonna vote for like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Best
Honestly,
family
I'm
game.
surprised Under. I'm
us
surprised
with the
Under
families.
even made it. That's probably gonna give me. It's probably some dude who's like, "Oh shit, we need a 5th game. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah,
someone's
put
like-
that in there."
Put it under Night in Birth. Excel. So
Excalator, yeah.
best family game is gonna either go to
Probably
Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
I think Animal Crossing. What about Fall Guys? I mean, I've seen literally my friend put Animal Crossing. I mean, not Animal, Fall Guys.
People get salty in Fall Guys.
I get salty. I can't play that game. I'm sorry. I can't
yeah.
do it. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. What was that?
That's the real life one. You have to buy the actual RC cars and you make a course in your house.
Oh, that seems family friendly. Paper Mario, the Origami King. I've heard sad things about the story. Like it got deep, it got real. From another podcast. Yeah, some bomb sacrificed himself. And
Yeah.
and just died. It was like
Actually,
I was like, oh my goodness, this
Yeah.
is deep.
Yeah.
But I know Crash Bandicoot. A lot of people were about that. But Animal Crossing helped a lot of people. I think throughout the pandemic. I don't think you can. I think we can call this the best human family game, like the human race family.
Yeah,
game.
we're all family at the end of the day, are we not? Yeah.
Exactly. At the end of the day, we all are each other's family. I don't know where this best simulation and strategy goes to. We got Crusader
Flight
Kings
Simulator, boom.
3,
Flight Simulator.
Desperados 3, Flight Simulator. You don't even want to give it to like XCOM Chimera Squad or like Gears Tactics.
Flight Simulator.
Okay. Well, you can fly over Tokyo in one of those editions. There's a best sports and racing game. Who knew that there are so many categories? See, what if voting was like this and then you just realized in real life, like, I just give up. I stopped. Like, you just stopped. Does the Australian government come and get you again?
Yeah, they'll kill you.
All right, so best sports and racing game, Dirt 6.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Tony Hawk's Pro
Tony
Skater.
Hawk's Pro Skater.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
You don't even want to go NBA 2K 21,
Tony Hawk's Pro
FIFA
Skater.
21.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Why is F1 2020? Everything else has got a 21 in it.
I don't know.
Okay,
so it's Tony Hawk, yeah.
So that's like, I like Australia voting. And also, thanks for joining the crew. We got a new badge.
How are we not done? Like, how many categories are there? Jesus.
I don't know. Apparently, we were a student who then graduated to become a teacher. Oh, yeah, we got double time. Okay, best multiplayer. Either we're going Among Us. Phasmophobia is not on this. I guess.
Phasmophobia probably doesn't even count because the game's on early access on PC only. It probably doesn't, yeah. I'm gonna say I don't know. Maybe Among Us, actually.
I feel like Among Us deserves it out of either Fall Guys, Among Us. Animal Crossing is one thing, but Call of Duty, Warzone, and Valorant I don't think are really in there. I'm going Among Us.
Sure.
It's one of these two. I mean, both of these were huge hits this year, so it's just up to you. I had more fun playing Among Us than I did. I've only played each of them one time.
I just feel like in terms of the word multiplayer, I think Among Us encapsulates that the best this year. Even though it's only like 4 or 10 players max, actually, but yeah.
Okay. Well, we can skip this one, Content Creator of the Year, because unless you know any of these content creators.
Yeah.
Besides Tim, the Tat Man.
The Tat Man, yeah. Yeah.
And Valkyrie.
Can you imagine if you just misread it? It's like Tim,
Tattoo Man.
What's up, Knight? How's it going?
So let's we're gonna hurry it up just a little bit. How you doing, Knight? Thanks for watching. Okay, best debut game. Kara, Mortal Shell, Raja.
Phasmophobia.
This is where Phasmophobia is the best debut game. Oh, excuse me. How does Phasmo not get into the best multiplayer game or best indie game, but it gets into best debut game? With games that aren't even in the same.
It's early access.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, best esports. We're gonna skip this. These guys all work hard. So if you know any of them, from like Ian Porter, I should just call him Crim6, Shoemaker, Canyon, Shotzi, and then Zwo.
Yeah.
Zwo. I don't know why I just said it 4 different times. Zai Woo Woo. I don't know. Knight is saying that maybe because Phasmo could be multiplayer or solo.
Yes. Yeah, and you can't play Among Us by yourself. So, yeah.
You can't. That just be.
I mean, we can
yourself.
skip
Do you want to vote
esports
for one of
stuff
these guys?
actually because I have no idea.
Yeah. There's coaches
No, I
too. I don't even know any of these coaches.
I don't.
Best esports event.
I'm sure these are all good coaches.
Best
too.
esports game.
Event. Nope. Esports game. Call of Duty is an esports.
Yeah. There's.
I have
like there's so many of these.
Though.
I mean, like I knew CS was, but I didn't know CS:GO. I'm gonna vote Valorant, man. I like Valorant.
Yeah, either CS:GO or League of Legends have to be the best esports. Valorant, I think they're trying to make it an esport, but it just came out this year, so it's still like in its very early stages. We don't really know where it's gonna go, right?
Okay, we'll give it to the COD, and there are so many esports.
You're gonna give it to Call of Duty? Why? Why are you gonna go to Call of Duty?
I thought you said Call of Duty. What do you want? What do you want, Alex? What do you want? You want League? You want Counter Strike?
CS:GO.
You want?
Yeah, CS:GO.
Oh, you said CS:GO. Okay. Knight's like, I'm only familiar with LOL, but LOL is more often seen at Korean barbecue joints. Hey,
really?
I wouldn't mind having barbecue while playing LOL if I could play it.
I've never
everybody here who is esports host, you guys are awesome. You rock. I can barely say 2 words, but yeah, Golden Boy.
Sure. Everyone wins.
Machine.
Slots, everyone wins. Yeah.
Dash. Shiver. You all win in our hearts. Best esports team. You all win too, even though you lose in some games, but it's okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like Team Secret because that's a cool name.
Team Secret.
Yep.
They look nice enough.
Yep. Good job.
Like
you guys have the best name.
We voted for the Dota 2 League.
Yep. Dude, I had no idea. I mean,
I just have silence because I don't
you
know
just
what's
go to a barbecue, Korean barbecue joint, they just have LOL playing. That's amazing.
Oh man. Yeah, we are done. I'm going to take us on out. We have overstayed our welcome, everybody. But once again, thanks so much for joining. For everyone who's been here, got to say it's been good. Tech, thanks for hopping in. Soldat, thanks for hopping in. Dragon, and also Night of Doom, thanks so much for listening to the show. And remember, you can always catch us live, same time, same place here on Twitch, Monday nights Japan time at 9 to about 10:30 p.m. Remember to follow us on our social media links as well, at UGP_cast for Twitter and Instagram. And then you can also find us on YouTube for backlog episodes at Unknown Games Podcast. I think I did everything. I think we're all good. Alex, you got anything you want to say?
Yes. All right.
And so just do it. And from the shark girl herself, the cute little shark, Guagura, she says, yeah. Anyways, you set the tone. Remember, go play some games, have some fun, and put some good energy and good vibes out into the world. Remember, you set the tone. I'm going on a loop, everybody. I'm going to take us out. We're done. See you next week for episode number 63 of the Unknown Games Podcast. Thanks for joining, and we'll catch you again later. Peace.